welcome back to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Archer as always in Chaos Shuffle. This game mode is an amazing game mode that Behavior just added. Not only just added, they added like I believe 2 weeks ago. And basically the way it works is every time you load into a match on Chaos Shuffle, you get completely random perks for the survivor and for the killer. It's extremely fun because basically every game is completely different, and I find that to be extremely fun, but also to be kind of frustrating because sometimes you get terrible perks and you're like, well, how do I use these? But that would make the game more fun. But let's get straight to the game so I can show you how terrible my builds are. Okay, playing on Turmeric Fruit. Let's see how good or bad our build is. And our build today is literally awful. So that's fun. So basically we have Hex Plaything, Whispers, which I literally never use, Iron Grasp, and the worst Scourge Hook perk in the entire game. Scourge Hook, I believe it's called Scourge Hook Saboteur or something like that. Scourge Hook something. I don't know the name of the perk, that's how bad it is. But these perks are really good. Like, 2 of our perks are good, and the other 2 are just trash. And that's kind of bad. But anyway, we found someone immediately. We're going to use our best add-ons we possibly can, that we can try and kill the survivor as fast as possible and try and chase them. But this girl ran from the loop, and I'm like, oh no. This map is also extremely big, so I'm kind of worried, but hopefully I win the game. But then I found someone else, and I'm like, wait a minute, you're more important, because this is a really annoying loop, so we're going to put a drone here to basically make him not want to loop this area. It's really good for me. So I put a drone here. I got 2 skins. I'm like, yes, 1 more skin's all I need. And I was gonna swing right here, but the reason why I didn't swing is I had a strange feeling I wasn't gonna hit him, even though I was kind of close to him. And it's fine because it doesn't really matter. But the only problem is he's near the shack, and I know I saw someone right here, so I'm gonna try and chase them. But I still have to worry about them dropping the shack pallet to save him. Now, I'm honestly kind of fine with that because of the fact that the shack pallet being dropped and broken makes it easier for me later on in the future to deal with that area. And it's not funny because literally I was like, okay, if he has background player, he can drop the pod on me even though I picked this guy up. But I remember this is Chaos Shuffle, there's a chance of him having background player, or a chance of that in particular survivor having background player when I just so happened to pick that guy up. It's so low that I'm gonna risk it, and luckily he didn't have background player, so we're good. Now the issue I have is this girl is gonna get claw trapped, but she's smart enough to realize that she has to loop the pod, she has to drop the pod 1 more time in order to not die. Now luckily for me, she slowed off the window, so I get a free, not really a free hit, but I get a hit because if she would have fastballed to that, I would never have chased her, I would never have caught her. But because of the fact that she didn't, I was able to catch her. So the bottom perk I have, I can't remember what it's called, but I know it's called Scourge Hook something. I want to say it's Scourge Hook Hangman's Trick, something like that. What the perk does is basically when you carry a survivor, any survivors who are 12 meters near a Scourge Hook, their aura is shown to you for forever until you drop the survivor. But the reason why it's a little bad perk is, first thing, they had to be near a Scourge Hook. I don't know why that guy didn't body block with the girl who literally got injured in front of him, but okay. First thing, they had to be near a Scourge Hook. So it's already bad. Only 4 out of the 12 hooks in the map become Scourge Hooks. So unless every map in the game with a Scourge Hook, it really is bad. Now they changed the perk to be like every single hook on the map is a Scourge Hook. Then I feel like that'll be a really good perk, because then it's like I think that's kind of a fine buff. Let me know in the comments if y'all think how y'all should buff Scourge Hook Hangman's Trick. But in my opinion, the best buff to do it will keep it the way it is, but make it so that way every single hook automatically becomes a Scourge Hook. That way you don't even have to worry about what's it called? That way you don't even have to worry about it. Now I know that'll be kind of strong for Nurse, because Nurse could be like, I'm gonna use Scourge Hook Hangman's Trick. Now I know every survivor is, because every single because at least every hook has to be 12 meters near some survivor. So they probably could like nerf it to where it's like it's 8 meters now, but every single hook in the entire map becomes Scourge Hook. That'd be kind of cool actually. I think that's a really good idea. Besides the basement hooks, of course, you still need Scourge Hook, Monster Strike for that. I think that's a fair buff, but that's what the perk does. The main reason why I hate it though is because I'm not Nurse, so like even though I know where the survivors are, I still can't do anything with that information. So right here, I'm gonna go and hit him because he got claw trapped again. But because I know someone's on the generator, I'm going to Leon. But Leon's gonna go inside the locker. He's so unlucky. He went in the locker, got injured by the claw trap, then got grabbed by me. And it's kind of funny. Then he just gave up. He's like, I get it. Now, I'm pretty sure if someone goes in the locker, whether they're injured or not, you can still grab them because that's how the game works. I can't remember, though. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've actually grabbed someone from a locker. Of course, the guy had Unbreakable the second I'm about to grab him, but luckily he ran to literally nowhere, so I was still able to catch him. And we're going to hook him. And then the guy on the hook kills himself because he's like, oh my god, Scrub actually injured me, and because I ran into the drill, I am leaving. And I'm like, okay. So now he goes down the hook, and as a result, we should be a really, really easy game. But actually, he gets rescued, but it doesn't really matter because even though he got rescued, he proceeds to literally not play the game and just sit there. So because of that reason, I'm able to easily down him again and win the game. And because he gave up, I might as well just kill him. And I know he got second stage because he was, I don't know why he even gave up, because they already did 2 gens. He literally never got hooked one time. So he just decided, you know what, I don't feel like playing anymore. This girl's so I'm like, great. The other guy dies on the hook, so I'm like, oh, perfect. And now I gotta find a hook for this woman. And luckily for me, there's a score trick over there, but because of the fact that I saw on the map that this woman got, what's it called? Scammed by my drone, I knew that she was over here. So, one thing you have to realize, and I kind of forgot about this because I haven't used Hex Plaything in a long time. Hex Plaything, once you hook someone, they become oblivious. The girl decides to just plot twist on the floor, and I'm like, well. And because you did that, I was like, you know what? I'm letting you live. I'll give you the hatch. So, all because of that reason. And I completed my challenge where I had to kill 3 people. So I was like, well, I already completed my challenge. Might as well give you the hook. I mean, give you the hatch, because why not? So that's funny. But I didn't expect her to plot on the ground. I was hoping the hatch was on right here. It did not. So we gotta find the hatch. But that was the first game. The reason why I mentioned Hex Plaything is because I forgot that Hex Plaything makes them oblivious. So if I make them oblivious, but then I also have my drone on them, they're oblivious forever and they don't know where I'm coming from, which can be really, really strong unless they get rid of the totem, of course. But yeah, that was the first game of Chaos Shuffle where I let Fate decide my build, and Fate decided to give me the worst build ever, but I used it to my advantage and still won the game. Well, this is the second game, so I can show you how trash my builds are. Okay, Ironworks of Misery. I will let the entity decide my perk's fate. And the entity gave us literally 2 awful perks, and then a really good perk that's hard to use, and then Discordance, which is a really good perk. So, the 2 awful perks are Hoarder, which is a perk where basically if a survivor interacts with a chest or picks up an item 64 meters near you, you get a notification basically figuring out that they did that. The perk to the right is called... Ooh, it's been a long time since I've seen that perk, and I've never used it before because it's not good. What's that perk called? It's called... I don't remember what it's called. What a perk does, though, is basically if a survivor were to use an item in your terror radius, the item charges are drained 100% faster, which means they're drained at double the speed. Which is really good. The problem is, the reason why the perk is bad is because basically most survivors don't really use items in your vicinity, and if they do, it's normally a flashlight, and if they do use a flashlight, it doesn't last, they don't use it for very long, so it doesn't really drain the battery life as much as you think. Not to mention half the time they have like the add-on that makes the battery last longer anyway, so it still won't drain as fast as you think it would, so it's not really worth using. To the left of our build, we have the main perk I'm going to try and use actually in the game, which is the machine learning. What the perk does is basically once you kick a generator and it activates, once you kick a generator it lights up, then when you kick the generator a second time, it activates on that generator, and if a survivor were to complete that generator, you become unattackable for 30 seconds and gain a 10% haste that also lasts 30 seconds. So you basically become literally a insane weapon of mass destruction, which is really strong. And then we have this word where if a survivor, if 2 survivors or more on a generator 128 meters near you, which basically means the entire map, you get you can see that generator in yellow, and you know they're there. Machine learning is a really good perk actually. Discordance is also a really good perk, so I got really lucky. So you end up getting lucky and getting unlucky. When I first played Chaos Shuffle, the first literal 2 matches I got Slide Butcher twice in a row. And I was like, there's no way that they gave me Slide Butcher twice in a row. And the reason why I laughed was because I was also watching a streamer play Chaos Shuffle, but they were playing as Survivor. Let me know, by the way, in the comments if you want me to play Chaos Shuffle as Survivor too. I definitely will. I was watching them play, and they fought against a Skull Merchant, and the Skull Merchant had Sly Butcher. Had Sly Butcher, and he said, a Sly Butcher having, Skull Merchant having Sly Butcher, this is not Chaos Shuffle. Every Skull Merchant runs this, and I was laughing because it's kind of, I don't run it though, but it's just funny how the perks that you normally use a lot of times in DBD, you still get them sometimes in the Chaos Shuffle, and there's over 100 perks in Dead by Daylight right now. It is so funny to me. But, that was really funny how that happened. And it made me laugh, though, because I was like, I really got Cyber twice in a row. Like, is it really rigged? Is it really random? Let's be honest. Then I get these terrible perks this time, so I can definitely say for sure that it's not, and that it is random. But it's still a fun game mode, nothing wrong with that. But I'm mad, though, because like I said, that was lucky, but here's the unlucky part. So, terrible story. Time for story time with Cubeproductions. I had told y'all the next video was going to be Chaos Shuffle, and the next video is Chaos Shuffle. You're watching it right now. But the reason why I mentioned bad story time, also I'm going to add a bit of machine learning on the generator, that way hopefully I can get it to work. These survivors, by the way, don't seem nearly as like good as the one normally go against. I don't know if it's because MMR doesn't really work in this game mode, which I hope it doesn't, because honestly MMR is kind of dumb. But I don't know. I get stuck on the trees. I'm kind of mad at myself, honestly. But there's no pallet around here, so I don't have to worry about anything, and that's a down. It is nice to be able to tell when a survivor interacts with chess, but in a real match, survivors don't really interact with chess, and when they do pick up items, they normally pick up items that either another survivor is giving them, another survivor is giving them, or maybe they pick up a, what's it called, not a blast mine, whatever that item is called, where basically they pick up that item. So a flashbang, there we go. A flashbang from a locker, they might pick that up. Or lastly, they might pick up like an item that a killer has, like if you're playing against Nemesis or Mastermind, which is Wesker, or if you're playing against, like, I don't know, Singularity with EMPs, then I can see why you want to use Scavenger, because you can get notified whenever a survivor picks up an item. But other than that, I don't really see a point. So right here, they're getting a claw trap, they're going to slow down, so I'm like, yeah, perfect. And then they can't go anywhere, and they're going to die. Because they should have ran away from me, but instead they chose to continue looping like I'm not playing Skull Merchant. But that was funny. So, you know, Skull Merchant, like I said, unluckily, I recorded a bunch of videos for Chaos Shuffle, because I said the next video was going to be Chaos Shuffle. I had like 4 games planned, because Chaos Shuffle was a really easy game mode to play, and I feel like it's really fun, and I want y'all to watch it, because it's random games every single time, so might as well. Like, every single game is different, so that's really interesting to watch. But the issue was, I had no more space on my PlayStation. In case y'all know, if y'all looking, it says L1 and L2. I play on PlayStation, and instead of playing on PC, of course you can play on PC and still have, you know, a controller, so it's not really that obvious. But I do play on PlayStation. I heard about this wall, but for some reason I didn't break it. I heard, what's the guy? I heard Adam, so I knew he was up here, so I was like, well, die. Anti-air. But, you know, he definitely landed on the ground already, so it's not really anti-air, but it's funny. Right here, I'm going to go towards that generator, because to make sure that, like, no one's on it, because if there is someone on it, I'm going to add a bit of machine learning on there, while I'm trying to put machine learning on there. But, nope, not how that works. So I think the Discordance activates, which means there's 2 people on that gen right there. So I'm going to try and put my machine learning on that gen, because I want them to complete the gen so I can get machine learning value. But like I was saying, I recorded a bunch of games for Chaos Shuffle, but I ran out of space on my PS5 to record any more gameplay, because I can record 2 different ways. I can record on my PS5 by pressing the record button, literally. Then once I'm done recording, I send the video to my YouTube channel as a private video, and then I download the video, and then I edit the video, and make sure the quality is actually good for y'all to watch, and I make sure everything sounds right. At the corner of my eye, I did see this Neo run to the right, so I knew exactly where to go. But, that's how I record. The second way I can record is I can use my Elgato that I have, and I can just record that way. If I record with the Elgato, the game is much brighter and looks much better. I don't know why, honestly, I started recording with the Elgato. I actually might continue recording with the Elgato again. I think the reason why I stopped recording with the Elgato actually was because of the fact that the amount of time I had to put in to basically put the Elgato, like, to set up the Elgato kind of annoyed me. if I'm being honest, so I just stopped doing it. But I actually might do it again because the game is just so much brighter on the Elgato. Not like on PC where I add where you can add mods to make the game look different. Not like that. It's more like on the Elgato screen, it just seems a lot more brighter than usual. Cause a while ago I had recorded with the Elgato and someone not complained, but then someone was like, the game's kind of dark. Can you fix it? I knew the game was dark, but I couldn't figure out why. Like, I didn't understand why when I record using PlayStation, the game is like literally normal, but then I record using the Elgato and the game's like extremely dark mode. I'm like, what? Dark mode activate? It really confused me. But I am going to probably start recording more with the Elgato. Also, thankfully, my machine learning out of it, so now I can move 10% faster, so that makes me happy. So I'm trying to catch this girl off guard. I should have grabbed her. I don't know why I didn't grab her right there. That was the big mistake on my part. But it's fine because I moved 10% faster, so there's no way she's going to make the window before I get her. Like, look how fast Girl Merchant moves. Like, it's insane. But I love machine learning. I just feel like the perk should last like 45 seconds instead of 30 because the fact that it takes kind of a while to activate it and it's kind of hard to activate too. But it is a weird perk. Also, it kind of feels like if you're going to use machine learning, you don't want to use other perks. I don't know. I mean, other general regression perks because you're going to want to kick the gen. I don't know. This feels weird. I am going to make another video of machine learning, by the way, because machine learning is a really good perk. I just think it's hard to use. But, that was what I was talking about when I talked about how I record my videos. But because I had no space on my on my PlayStation anymore, I ended up not having any way to record more videos, so I had to delete some videos. So I pressed delete all, and I accidentally deleted every single game I had previously on my console. So any games I had never like released, like those 4 Chaos Shuffle videos I was gonna make, all gone. And I was kind of mad because I was like, well, Chaos Shuffle ended. I promised my viewers the next video was gonna be Chaos Shuffle, and I didn't end up doing a video of Chaos Shuffle. What am I gonna do? But then luckily, because every single person on this planet loves Chaos Shuffle because Chaos Shuffle is a really good game mode, Behavior was like, we're going to make Chaos Shuffle last till June. So because of that reason, I had 2 more weeks basically to play this amazing game mode and make more content, y'all. So that makes me really happy because I got unlucky and I got really lucky again. Just like how in this game, I got 2 bad perks and 2 really good perks. So that's funny. But I am going to probably start recording more about Elgato. You'll literally figure out the difference. Another reason why I hate recording the Elgato, by the way, is because sometimes I record a game and I don't actually end up keeping that game. Like, there's a few videos of Dead by Daylight I played where I did really well, but the game doesn't really go exactly as planned. Like, I don't get to use the perks I wanted to use effectively 100%. Something dumb happens and I'm like, I'm not gonna keep this game. Or I just get obliterated and lose the game and I'm like, I don't feel like keeping this game, so I just don't keep it. And having to set up the Elgato and do all the extra work just to not even like use the game or use the footage is kind of bad, so I don't do it. But I am gonna use it more because I realize now that I think about it that quality looks so much better with the Elgato, so I'm gonna definitely use the Elgato instead of using Super PS Trash. So yes, that's my whole little rant on what's happening. And the reason why I mentioned that is because the next game I'm going to be posting is going to be, I'm going to be posting Dead by Daylight, of course, but I have another game I want to post on my channel. I have posted it before on my channel, but I've been playing it a lot more, and I have like 10 games on my computer ready to edit, and I plan to make a little series on it because it's not really a hard game to play. I meant to upload. It's kind of a hard game to commentate. Spoiler alert, it's Overwatch. I posted Overwatch content on my channel before. I posted exactly 2 videos. I plan to post more because Overwatch is a fun game, and I have a lot of fun playing it. I just don't really know if y'all want to see that or not, but I feel like might as well upload Overwatch content on my channel because, you know, like I said, fun game, and I have fun playing it, and I think it's really easy to record, so I might as well. So let's go. I'm gonna not claw trapper, but I'm gonna try and claw trapper. Luckily, I did with my drone, and then because I read you have to loop this area, and I'm like, nope, and then we're gonna get a free hook and kill her. And that was the second game, which is the last game of the video, by the way. The reason why I only have 2 games in these videos is because Chaos Shuffle is a game mode where every single game changes. So I feel like I might as well just upload like literally 10 different Chaos Shuffle videos while also, of course, uploading my normal content. Because every game is different. Like, you don't know what's going to happen until you get there. That's why Chaos Shuffle is so much fun. Every game is different. Different killer, different map, different perks. It's just funny. Sometimes you get really unlucky, you get no either. But then you also get self-care. And then sometimes you get really lucky and you get 4 gym slowdown perks, even though you literally it's completely random. So that's funny. But anyway, that was a video of Chaos Shuffle. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you like and leave comment, every single comment. And I'll be posting more games coming shortly. I actually plan to play a special RPG maybe in the future. And I also plan to play Overwatch and some other games. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day.